Hi guys, my name is Asta, it sounds like pasta, and I'm on a mission to bring about more goodness and more giggles into this world, and today's topic is how to stop overthinking about dumb stuff. It's gonna be a fun one. Cue the intro. Hey Albert, you're the smartest guy alive. I have a question for you. What determines the quality of our lives?
Oh, I don't know. E equals MC squared. That usually solves most of my problems.
No, Albert, you fool. You must focus. The quality of our lives is determined by the quality of our thoughts. Positive thoughts, positive life. So, Albert, how many thoughts do you think that the average person thinks per day?
6. 6 thoughts. Wake up, go to work, come home, eat dinner, take a poopy, and go to bed. 6 thoughts.
Oh, Albert, that's such a man answer. The truth is, on an average day, the average person thinks 60,000 thoughts. And I want you to think about yourselves for a second. Out of those 60,000 thoughts that you have, how many of those 60,000 thoughts are positive thoughts? And how many of those 60,000 thoughts are negative or wasteful thoughts? So if the quality of our life is determined by the quality of our thoughts, and a lot of those 60,000 thoughts are negative or wasteful, then we need to figure out what we're doing wrong. And a lot of those 60,000 thoughts are wasteful because we're overthinking. So how do we stop overthinking? As humans, we overthink all of the time. We overthink about everything. Is he gonna call me? When's he gonna call me back? Why isn't he gonna call me back yet? Why do you like that girl's Instagram picture? Is that taco truck open at this hour? So much overthinking. And we need to remember that our mind and our intelligence are two very separate things. Our mind is kind of like that little kid at a grocery store that's crazy and hyper and going through all the aisles and knocking stuff off of all of the shelves. And our intelligence is kind of like the mom at the grocery store who takes the kid and brings the kid back to the cart every time it starts to go crazy. So your intelligence is there to rationalize and figure out what thoughts that your mind is making up and what thoughts your mind is actually telling the truth about. So how do we stop overthinking about dumb stuff? Number 1, you need to side-eye your thoughts. Overthinking is caused by one big emotion: fear. When you focus on all of the bad things that might happen, it is so easy to start overthinking. And what's a side eye? You know when you're suspicious of someone and you don't trust them and then you give them this little eye? Do that for your thoughts. Become the ultimate skeptic of your own thoughts. When you start to overthink, ask yourself, can all of these thoughts be true? Most of the time, they're not at all true. Because a lot of the fake news that happens in our own heads. Next time you find yourself spiraling into the mode of overthinking, stop and then visualize all the things that could go right in the situation and keep those thoughts in the front and center of your mind. Number 2, stop trying to time travel. When something is starting to bother you and you start overthinking about it, ask yourself a couple questions. Will this even matter in a year? Will this matter in a month? Will this matter next week? Probably not. And sometimes we overthink about something that happened in the past that we can't change anymore.
Oh, I should have said those things at the meeting. Everyone must think I'm an idiot.
Or we start to overthink about future events that we have no control over.
Oh, I'm gonna embarrass myself at that meeting tomorrow. I'm such a doofus. Doofus.
Oh, Albert, you're not a doofus. Keep the focus on problem solving. Focus on the things that you can control, like your attitude and your effort. And don't waste your energy thinking about things that you have no control over whatsoever. And if you messed up in the past, remember this one thing: nobody really cares. Only you care, and it's probably not a big deal. Number 3, find healthy distractions. Do you want to know one of the main reasons we as humans overthink? It's because we have the time to do it. So find healthy distractions for your mind, like exercising or dancing or helping someone else with their problems or going on Twitter and watching the President of the United States start a Twitter war with a farm animal. Number 4, breathe. A lot of the times when we're overthinking, we forget to breathe properly. Here's a quick exercise you can do every time you find yourself overthinking about something. Step 1, set the timer on your phone for 3 minutes. Step 2, close your eyes. Step 3, breathe. Inhale for 5 seconds, exhale for 7 seconds, and continue to do that until the timer goes off. Very simple. Focus on your breath for those 3 minutes, and I promise you'll feel a lot better after those 3 minutes are over. A wise personality once said, your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy, but it depends on that relationship that you have with it. Because your mind can be harder to control than the wind, but once you master it, that is the start to a path towards perfection and happiness. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please spread some goodness and giggles in this world and share this video with the people that you love. Like it, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm sending you goodness and giggles from my heart to yours. I hope you receive it, and I will see you next time. Peace.